Greetings and welcome to my channel. I want to talk about the telephoto lens and have 7 great tips. Man, it's about to rain on our heads, but I want to give 7 great tips on how to improve your telephoto lens skills. So I'm going to try to do this kind of quick because it's about to come down on our heads. One is that you can do a great orbit with your telephoto lens on the subject. Focus automatically. And yeah, I can't do this. It's about to come down on our heads, but I'm gonna try. Yeah, focus automatically on your subject, and then lock on manually, and then you can do a really nice orbit. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2, you can do an orbit up and down. I don't know if that's called an orbit, but you can go up and down on your subject, and that's really cool also. Tip number 3, how to approach wildlife. I got a whole separate video on that one that you could tune into. Tip 4, to get the right angles on your subject. See all the rain that's coming down on the drone. You know what? I shouldn't be out here. I think I'm going to stop this and maybe continue this in the car. Tip number 4, get a good angle on your subject, because that way you're far enough away where you're not disturbing them and you're just let them be natural in their habitat. Or unless you're shooting something that's not anything has to do with wildlife and you're on the subject. But you're going to want to have some type of backdrop that's going to flow with your centerpiece of your subject, because it's just going to be more dramatic that way. Because if it's just in a normal, angle and you don't have no type of backdrop or anything like that, you might as well use the regular lens if you're not, videotaping wildlife. So, yeah, choose your angles right. Be artistic. Just don't shoot anywhere and anything, because you might as well just get the classic and do normal stuff. But yeah, no. Tip number 5. Tip number 5 is to know your surroundings, because it seems like you're close to your subject and you can move around, but nah, you're much further away than you think, and you might run into something. And you definitely want to know your surroundings and also create a flight path. That's very important. Create your flight path first before you start shooting on your subject. Tip number 6 is a really cool perspective when you can get on a subject and move and let something get in your shot as you're like orbiting. You're orbiting something and something gets right into your shot. It makes it a little bit more dramatic. It's almost the same effect as something's being in the background. So it's the same thing with a subject that's up front of your subject too. So that's a really good tip. Tip number 7, great for surveillance. Great for like catching a burning car or crash or something, and you can keep your distance and stay safe from any fires or any type of thing that's going to cause your drone harm. So yeah, surveillance this is a great drone for that. You can also, like on the construction site, you can also see how your employees are working without them knowing you're there. So this is what this is great for. My bonus tip number 8, if you want to go forward and backwards on your subject, you want to stay in automatic. You don't want to be in manual when you're going forwards and backwards on your subject. And also, stay in semi mode too. That should be tip number 9. That's that bonus tip. Tip number 9 is to stay in semi mode, because you want to stay really smooth as you doing your movement around your subject. So stay in semi mode. Tip number 9. Tip number 8 is to stay automatic when you're going forward and backward on your subject. And yeah, that's it. Those are my 9 great tips on how to fly your telephoto lens on your Mavic 3. So go out and get some good flying. Think about my tips where you're flying. Work on them. Do them. And let me know how you did. Let me know how you like the results. Give me a like and subscribe. Give me some comments. Let me know how you did. All right? So enjoy. Nice flying and peace.